Buenas a todos, Eurofans, sean bienvenidos a una nueva entrevista en este canal de YouTube de Relinchu. Soy Omar Betancor, esta vez me acompañan los compañeros Lino, Irene Otero en Islandia e Unai González, porque hoy es un día muy especialito. Seguimos con nuestra travesía por los participantes. Bueno, seguimos, no, es la primera entrevista con... No, sí. ¿O es la primera entrevista? Sí, pues iniciamos esta travesía por el UMK, por el Uuden Musiikinkilpailu 2024 en Finlandia, y no podemos empezar mejor con uno de los grandes candidatos a la victoria, o por lo menos una parte del grupo que forma parte de ese grupito que quiere reventarla de nuevo tras el año pasado. Inna and Susanna as part of Cyan Kicks. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Jubailta.
Hello. Hola. We love your language.
First of all, thank you so much for joining us. You are our first Finnish singers we have here, so thank you so much. And we know you very well as with your participation last year, but who the people that lives in a rock, who are Cyan Kicks, how you started as a group?
We started in 2016. We actually met each other 2011. So we could say it all started in 2011, but this band was formed in 2016. And Levi and Pietari, our bassist and drummer, joined the band 2016. So that's the year.
And of course, you are a big name for not only for Finland because for us, because your participation, your second place in the last year's UMK. Why you decided to? Not last year's, in 2021 then.
Yeah, it was 2021.
Yeah,
I forgot the year. Okay, yes, in 2022 they came is another second, but in any case they came second in UMK. 2 years later, why you decided to came back to the Finnish national final?
Well, actually, after the finals 2 years ago, I already decided right after the finals when we became second. I decided that I will do anything to get us back. That we're gonna reapply at some day, and now was the right time. So. I mean, the right song came along, so that's why we're here again.
Unai, Lilo.
So with your other participation with Hurricane, you made like a really great staging. So what can we expect for this year's staging? Are you going to try anything too different? Are you going to maybe do something similar as you did with Hurricane? What can we expect?
It's gonna be a totally different show, but there will be some similarity with the previous show. We're not gonna tell it because it's a secret, but there will be something similar. And this time, well, it's gonna be super energetic. We will let the audience to come really close. So yeah, totally different than last time, and really it will stand out.
Oh,
big time.
Lilo.
How was the feeling when you got the notification that you were about to be in the UMK again? Like, how was the reaction? How was the moment?
I freaked out, but the guys were quite like, okay, nice, but I was screaming.
Well, we actually all of us others I was actually picking up food from the street from a courier, and then Levi was in a metro and Pietari was driving his bike, so we couldn't be that like hyped.
Yeah, you couldn't freak out, and I was just at home, so I was screaming there. Of course, it was really nice to hear that we're in, because I wasn't sure about it. Of course, I knew that our song is really strong, but still, you never know what happens. So we're super honored to be back.
And what are your opinions in the other participants' songs? Have you heard them? Do you have maybe any favorite apart from your own song in this year?
Do you mean in UMK?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course we've heard them. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard them first time. It was November
November, yeah.
and
October, somewhere around there.
October. Yeah, somewhere around. And I was super hyped. I think all of them are really good. My favorite one is Sara Siipolas song. But yeah, all of them are really good. So I think it's gonna be tough finals.
Have you already know what is going to be the running order, or is it a surprise for you as well?
Actually, today we got to know that we are second.
We are second.
Opa!
Okay.
What was that?
What was that?
Remember
The second, the second place don't sounds really lucky, but you can break that. That bad things about the
Right.
second in running order. Lilo.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter in because it's only 7 songs, so it's not like Eurovision final.
Yeah, we were hoping for the first or the last, but second is good as well.
First or last, like, do you like normally like opening? Like people tend to feel it like kind of risky. Why opening? Like, why do you feel like all right, opening it will be like a great thing?
Well, I don't know. It would be nice to start the whole thing. Just like I'm feeling that it would have been nice to be the first one as well, but I think the last one is the best.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, there is 7 participants, so it doesn't matter. So second is good, and because of course we're anyone in this situation is always nervous before the show. It's nice that it's second because then we can enjoy the rest of the shows.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we don't have to be nervous anymore.
Coming back to your song, "Dancing with the Demons," how Dixon emerged? What are the inspirations behind this entry? What are the main difference with the entry you give us in 2021?
It's much more versatile.
Yes, and it's it's crazier. It's more bold and yeah, it's Cyan Kicks 2.0, and we started writing it. When was it?
I think around May last year.
Yeah, last May, somewhere around that, and we were just writing songs for our upcoming album, and this was the last one we started at that day, and then we just came with the ideas of the chorus melodies. The first melody of the chorus came first, that na 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 na, and then Neela came up with the idea na 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 na, that it has to be the melody that ends the chorus, and that was it. And I already knew that this is gonna be so good, because so good melodies. And after that, our favorite songwriter team came to our studio, which is Elise Ruud from Amaranth and Sara Ryan, both from Sweden, and we started to work with the song. And yeah, actually the theme of this song came along when we started to talk about supernatural experiences and everything, and Elise told this ghost story. She actually saw a ghost one time. And yeah, it was creepy story, and that was the main inspiration for the whole song. And we started to discuss about ghosts and demons and everything, and then it turned to our inner demons, and what if we could turn them our side, like, because normally we're scared of them and we are trying to hide these parts of us, and but what if you could turn them as a strength? What would happen? And that's the whole idea.
Okay.
nutshell.
Yes. You are right now mainly the second favorite song after Sara Siipolas and the second huge candidate for win the UMK.
Just in the odds.
What
You're our favorite one, so
Yeah.
you're saying just in the odds.
I said in general. Well, I want to know if you feel the pressure again of being one of the favorites to win UMK, and how you receive the feedback of the people for this new song and the comparisons with Hurricane?
I don't feel like we're under stress or like we expect only the best we can do, so we don't take too much stress about it. Of course, it's nice that we are like they're right in the game for the win,
Yeah.
but that's why we are here. That's our goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the win.
Yeah. We will just go there and do our best, and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Talking about Cyan Kicks musically, I have known you since you came up with Gasoline, so I want to know what is your inspiration, or maybe the process that you have been following since you came up with Gasoline until you came up with these songs. What has been the same since the beginning, and what has changed throughout the years?
I think our like production style and songwriting has just evolved. It's still the same, and if we're talking about, for example, our debut album, "I Don't Love You," I think we're still like super proud of it, and we wouldn't change a thing because it was that was how it sounded back in the day, and but it just has evolved naturally because we've been doing this and we've been playing and doing songwriting with different people and.
Yeah. And we've spent most of the time at the studio. For example, before the 2022 UMK finals, we had less than 30 gigs played at that time. Like we haven't played, we didn't have that many shows played on that time because all we wanted was to be at the studio and find our own style and focus on the music and make it as good as possible. And and I think we have pretty strong own sound, which I'm really proud of. And there be several bands that has affected our style, and it's Bring Me the Horizon, and it's a band called Paris, and also this Scottish electro trio Churches is really a big influence for us.
Little Night, you want to know?
Yeah, like, do you follow the Eurovision Song Contest? Like, do you have any all-time favorite from the Eurovision contest itself, or from Finland, or any Finland representation?
Yeah, I have quite a few. It starts from like 70s with ABBA and their Waterloo. Then I loved Australian entry, Sound of Silence, and
what was the one the song called Snap? It was really good.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
Armenia, yeah.
Snap.
Super good.
Yeah, I think she ended being like the actual winner of Eurovision because the song was so huge.
Yeah, and the show was so awesome. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, I agree.
And of course from Finland, yeah.
Yes, from Finland. What are you? Yes, Lordy, of course. Any last question, guys? Unai, Lilo?
Yeah, I want to know what are your inspiration behind the music video, because you have said what were your inspiration behind the lyric, but the music video is like quite impressive as well, with the demon or with that robot thing. I don't know how to explain it. So what was the inspiration to build up that music video that you give us?
We wanted to have this inner demon there.
Yeah, showed. Yeah.
Yeah, the creature there, the weird thing is your inner demon, and I'm just there battling with it.
And why the rain?
Yeah, and we wanted it was I don't know.
It was a dialogue with us, the band, and the production team from the music videos.
Yeah, it has always been a dream of ours to have a music video with the with the rain.
Yeah.
That's something you can't do very easily.
Yeah.
So, and with UMK you can do whatever. It's like the sky is the limit. So of course we wanted the rain. It was so cool. It was cold. It was 6
degrees Celsius.
And I was sick.
Wow.
I was sick at that time. I had a flu, and I was like, I'm going there. I'm gonna be there the whole day. Nice.
And we were on the middle of the tour,
Oh yeah, that was
How
rough.
many
It was
hours
fun.
did you were you recording
Record.
under the water rain?
I think it was the total was 12 hours the whole day.
12 hours
Yeah,
under
the
the
whole
rain?
day.
No, it was like 6.
6 hours.
Yeah, in the rain.
Something like 6 hours in a row, like standing under like freezing cold water. But
Yeah.
it's something to remember when you're old.
Yeah, and we had a like cozy, warm room built for us, so we
Yeah.
could get us.
They took really good care of us.
Definitely. It's a thing to remember. Lilo, you have a last question.
Yeah. What are your next plans? Like, whether if you go to Eurovision or not, like, what are your plans after the UMK?
We're gonna play shows as much as possible, to do tours as much as possible, and then finish our album. We're gonna release it in the early next year, I think. And yeah, all of that.
It's a little resume, but it holds a lot of plans. Susanna Nilda, Paro, singer and producer of Cyan Kicks, thanks a lot for being with us, and good luck in the Musikin Pilpailu in the finals in late February, if I remember well. I will close the interview en Spanish. Muchísimas gracias, Lilo. Muchísimas gracias, Unai, por estar por aquí. Y gracias también a Cyan Kicks por acompañarnos, uno de los favoritos a ganar el UMK en Finlandia. Si les ha gustado la entrevista, denle al botón de suscribirse, no les cuesta nada. Y por supuesto, síganos en redes sociales. Somos Eurorelinchu en Twitter, Instagram, Threads y TikTok. Recuerden que nos pueden ver por acá todos los martes a las 9 de la noche. He sido Marve Tancor. Nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao, chao.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Bad vi iru lau. Hasta luego.